Hello, my friends. LaRuffa here with another Unbiased unboxing. In this episode, we're going to take a look at Men-Nefer. Now, Men-Nefer is a game that I didn't know too much about until I started looking into the Essen releases. Then I saw this and realized, oh my goodness, this could be a super awesome Euro game. So let us see what is inside. Okay, folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you have, I really do appreciate that support. Thank you very much. So when you look at the front of this box, definitely it's a majorly Egyptian theme, but this back really sold me on. I was like, oh, look at all that. Look at what that looks like. It looks kind of Euro-y, and you know me, I love my Euro games. So then I went and looked at the rules, and it seemed like it had a lot of the cool stuff that I usually like, which is very, very enjoyable from a Euro standpoint. You know, I feel like, and I know there's probably people like, no, you are crazy, but I feel like it's harder to find good, solid, classic Euro-style games that don't feel completely rehashed of something already these days. So when I see something that looks Euro-like, but newer or just feels different, I get excited. Okay, well, taking a quick look at the components, I'm already excited because these look top-notch. So we've got these different, which looks like both Sphinx and maybe these are supposed to be priests or something. So we've got those. We've got a die here and a golden book. Then we have other tokens, a lot of very custom wooden meeple tokens, which look really fun. Definitely looks like boats for the Nile. Here we have Sphinx tokens, some what appear to be like pots. Just all sorts of stuff. Lots of custom wooden components here. We got sarcophagus and mummies and little, that must be for food and maybe stone and other things. And then, wow, these are high quality. So we have screen printed wooden pyramid pieces with different resource icons shown on them, which is cool. And then a couple of these that are flat here. Not exactly sure how that all works out with those not having anything on them. We've got two bags. Come on, you. All right. Good quality bags here. All right. And the player boards. Let's take a look at these. Okay. So these player boards are single-sided, although there's like some hieroglyphic looking thing in the back. Single-sided right there. They look very nice. Definitely pushing that Egyptian. I mean, it's an Egyptian themed game, but it certainly has the artwork and everything that looks just like you'd expect. These all look to be the same boards. There's no asymmetric boards here. So we've got 4 of them, as we'd expect for a 4-player game. Okay, a couple of bags. What is this? This is about this project. Oh, yeah. So I thought this was the same designer. I love Sabika. Absolutely love Sabika. And so if there's a third one, oh my goodness. If this one's as good as Sabika, I'm going to be really in for a treat. So that's cool. All right. Now, I have read the rules. I skimmed the rules. They seem like they're pretty straightforward. There's a ton of examples after everything, so I loved that. And so when you see here, they go through the game, and yeah, there's a bunch of components and such setups right there. All right. So they go through the concepts first, kind of telling you about each of the different areas you're going to be focusing on, which kind of helps set the stage. And then it's a 3-phase game played in 3 rounds or 3 eras, okay? And so you've got this flood phase, which is sort of like, I think it's kind of like an income phase. Then the sowing phase, which is mostly the turn order or not turn order, the actual turns. And you can see in each of these things, they have these black boxes here, which gives a description and an example of what's going on. So it made it really easy to follow, to know exactly what it was. And they give you all the information on the different tracks and different actions you take. And then there's the final phase, which is the scoring phase. And then that's it. Jumps right into the contracts and everything else. Okay, and so it looks like we've got a couple of different rule books in here. Let me go ahead and just dump this out like that. All right, so this, I don't know what language that is, but there's another language in here. And then we have the solo mode. The solo mode is an Automa-based. It flips cards, or not cards, it flips like tiles. Let me get that out of here. And it did not look like it was going to be that difficult to grasp. It literally just had a couple of pages worth of rules there. Okay, and then it looks like we've got the iconography here, which is good. It's going to be helpful. There are a lot of icons. So the one side in English here, the basic iconography. Okay, and then we have some punch-out cardboard here. Okay, lots of these are different like action tiles. I think they are. No, I'm sorry. These are the artifacts. These are the contracts. These are the action tiles, and those kind of like help you get extra things. I was struggling to understand exactly. I think those are the action tiles. Those might be. It was a little bit of a struggle to just, without it setting up, to know what I was looking at and what I was doing. But this is all medium thickness stuff here. Okay, and then there's some of those special powers. You know what? I don't know if those are the action tiles or if that's the solo Automa stuff. I really don't know. That might be for the Automa. I'm not sure. So I don't want to misspeak. I'm not really sure what that is. And then we've got the board. Let's check out the board here. All right, so the board is dual-sided, and it's pretty large. Okay. All right, look at that. So I can't tell if that's side one or side two for the standpoint of like players. Okay, this is 2, 3, and 4 players. I'm thinking that's what that is up in the upper, way up there. So there's the multiplayer, and then hopefully it would be great if this was just the solo and you just use this for the single. And it looks like it with that little notch in there, that this would be the solo board. And so, yeah, when you're playing solo, you just set it up in this direction, which is cool. I like that. So look at all that stuff going on. That's very exciting to me. Very, very, very exciting. So I'm definitely looking forward to giving this one a shot. And as soon as I do, I will share my experience with you and hopefully teach you how to play it as well. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And whatever you do in the future, I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy.